What's up guys, Mike Puma here. Welcome back to another Marketing Monday. If you have not done so already, smash that subscribe button for us. We really appreciate it. And if you have any questions, comments, anything, drop them below and we will be sure to answer them. Today's Marketing Monday, we're gonna dive into what I'm really bullish on right now, which is using geo targeting and running those ads in a very, very, very niche market. And I believe that you will see unbelievable results like we have from using it. So we're gonna dive right in.
Hi, I'm Mike Puma, a serial entrepreneur who started my first business at 17 years old. I've gone on to market and sell everything from sporting goods to real estate. I love the process of building a brand in today's digital world. Today, I get the privilege of helping hundreds of agents every month navigate the digital landscape. I look forward to being able to help you too.
All right, guys, like I said, I'm really bullish on this, and not just because I've read a headline that I think it works. It's something that we actually use at the brokerage level right now, every single day across multiple ads. So not only will I take a few minutes and show you some of the results that we've had recently from doing exactly what I'm about to show you how to do, but I'm also literally gonna build how I would do and how we built these campaigns. I'm gonna actually build it for you right here and share my screen so you can actually see exactly how to do it. So let's dive right in. First thing that you're gonna wanna do is log into Facebook, come down to your ads manager, and assuming that you've shot the video. So actually, let me take a step back. First thing you're gonna do is you're gonna grab your phone. You're gonna go in front of a neighborhood that you're farming, right? Could be anything. Go in front of that neighborhood pylon or sign, and you're gonna shoot a very quick video that brings that neighborhood value or gives the message that you wanna get across. And I'll show you an example that we did here that I actually personally did for my neighborhood, which is Meadow Point in Wesley Chapel. Went in front of the neighborhood pylon and basically made a plea to my neighbors that if they've even remotely thought about selling, they really should give me a call so that I can verify what their home is actually worth, not just based on comps, give them a true strategic pricing analysis.
Based on what you should get for your home, based on the competition, what are the homes around you, how do you compare features and benefits, and we're gonna do that for free. So at the very least, you're gonna have more information than you do right now. And if we do not give you the most amazing customer service and experience you've ever had, then I want you to call me because you know where I live. Thanks.
So that was the whole point of the video. It was, less than a minute long, and I then used that video to target only my neighbors within a 1 mile radius of an address that I picked within my neighborhood. And that's exactly what I want you guys to do. So you're gonna grab your phone, you're gonna get that neighborhood pylon that you're farming in the background, and you're gonna bring them value in a quick video, and then you're gonna take that video and we're gonna deploy it on Facebook. And that's what I'm gonna show you how to do. So you have that video on your phone, you're gonna get that onto your computer, simple as plugging in the lightning cord if you have an iPhone, or your micro USB cord into your computer, pull the video off your phone onto your computer. Okay, so now that we're all there, then you're gonna go to facebook.com, you're gonna log in, and you're gonna do what I just did on my screen, which was share or go into your ads manager account, okay? Once you're in your ads manager account, let me get into the right account here. I'm gonna show you actual results from a campaign very similar to what I'm telling you to do. So here's one that we did for some vacant lots that we have in a neighborhood in Apollo Beach called Mira Bay, okay? So in the lifetime of this account, right, and I'm gonna change this up here to lifetime so you can see these lifetime results. So I've spent $10 a day, right? And if you actually look at our spend, because I was so niche, I wasn't even able to spend $10, so I actually probably should have bumped this down to $5. That's more about what we've spent. So in the period of time that we've actually run this ad, I've spent a little over $100, okay? I, in that time, have reached over 1,100 people, made over 4,000 impressions, and we've gotten 7 leads, 3 are under contract, okay? From $100, and we're talking about an average price point on these lots of about $150,000. You guys can do the math. there's a lot of ROI here if you're doing it right. The way we did it was, just like I'm showing you on my screen now, we created a very niche video that was focused on the community that we were selling these lots in. This video that we used for this particular ad happened to be pretty professionally reduced. We obviously have a camera guy on staff who's very talented. You may not have that, but another video and another ad I use literally by recording myself with an iPhone. That's exactly what you need to do. It doesn't need to be this polished. So on this particular ad, all we did, I'm gonna actually show you exactly how we targeted it. So all we did is run, click in here. So we took that ad and we loaded it in. We're spending $10 a day, okay? And you'll see here that I brought it down to 1 kilometer around an address. So all I did is I went into the neighborhood, I found the address to their clubhouse, and then I ran a circle. And if the neighborhood's much bigger, like my neighborhood in Meadow Point is huge, I still didn't want everything, right? So I went 2 miles around. You can control it. You can go as low as a mile though. You can even go 2.5 miles. So what you'll find though, is if you look in the top right corner over here, 1,300 people is my potential reach, right? I've narrowed it way down. Now, as you heard me say a minute ago, we've reached 1,100 people and over 4,000 impressions. That's because when I'm creating really relevant content, then those people are gonna wanna share it with their friends and family that they either want to move to the neighborhood or that live somewhere nearby and they're trying to get them to be their neighbor, right? This is what happens, this is why it's so effective. So you can see here that we narrowed it down, 27 and up. Obviously, not too many people under 27 are gonna be interested in a vacant lot in a higher end neighborhood. These are waterfront lots. So we went and probably even went a little too low there, but either way, 27 and up, we can control the age, but this geo-targeting is where it's at. Now the biggest mistake you'll make is under this locations here, you'll see it says people who live in this location. One of the big things that you have to make sure you do is you change it to that, because when you come in, it's actually gonna be defaulted to everyone in this location and you want people in this location. So now once we do that, because I'm so niche, and it'll depend on the campaign, but because I'm so niche, I don't even need to worry about all the interest targeting, right? Which is where so many of you get caught in traditional Facebook ads. What interest do I target? What behaviors? I don't need to worry about any of that because I've already niched the audience down so far, right? I'm already down to 1,300 people. I don't need it any smaller than that. But now for $5 a day, I can really focus on getting in front of the people that I want. Now, here's the other beautiful thing about this. Let's say it's not waterfront lots. Let's say it's you're actually putting in the work to go door knock. Wouldn't it be beneficial if you ran this ad with just your face saying, hey, just wanted to say hi. You're gonna see my face walking around the neighborhood. Just don't wanna be a stranger. If you see me, feel free to say hi. This is why I'm here. Now you're starting to build your presence, your brand within your neighborhood. Okay, very, 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 very niche marketing, but because of that, your spend doesn't need to be very high and you're gonna get really, really good results. And here's what I mean by results. So impressions are great, the leads are great, I'm glad we've gotten some deals out of this, but here's the other thing, how I know that this is really, really effective. One of the biggest things, and maybe for any of you who've run some Facebook ads, you've heard the term relevance score. Relevance score is basically giving feedback to the algorithm on how are people engaging with this particular ad? Do they like it? Is the targeting good? All of those things, and it's measuring it, and it really affects how your ad is shown, when it's shown, how much it costs, okay? It affects a lot of things. This particular ad, and I'm gonna go back to the main thing here, because we are so niche, let me go back in one step here, and we're gonna slide, need to go in one more. So you're gonna see here that we have a relevance score of 9, okay? 9 out of 10. That is so hard to do. For any of you that run Facebook ads, if you're above a 5, you're usually doing really well. A 9 is essentially unheard of, especially for it to stabilize at a 9, which this one has. That tells me that your targeting, this type of targeting is so effective and is really, really resonating with the audience. And that's exactly what we want for you. So I'll show you one more that we did. This is the campaign that I did for my neighborhood. We did get a lead that is going under contract actually on this one as well. Again, $10 a day, not even able to spend that. This ad's been running for over a week and I've only spent 34. So again, probably should have been $5 a day. But just to show you some key metrics. So I've spent $34.78 in total on this ad. We've driven a lead that's going under contract. We've reached 901 people, right? 1,200 impressions for $30. Okay, let me put that in perspective. If you get 0 leads out of this, for $35, if I came up to you on the street and said, hey, for $35, you can go, I'm gonna go tell 1,000 people about your business, you'd probably give me that $35, right? That's exactly what you're doing here, and it's very easy. So in this particular ad, all I did, again, was just strictly go in, shoot a video with my iPhone, uploaded it here, right? If it'll let me play it, I'll even play this video for you. I am sharing my screen, so I'm not sure it's gonna let me. But it's a very, very quick video, okay? So that's all this video is. You'll see I made light of it here. I don't want you to be my neighbor anymore. You know, I kept it kind of light. Ultimately though, got really good engagement. And again, you go back out here, relevance score of a 9. Which means I'm really resonating with the audience. And we went 2-mile radius of an address within my neighborhood. Simple as that, okay? So for those of you that want to do this yourself, let me show you exactly how we're gonna do that. All we're gonna do, let me go back out here to the main account. We're gonna click this little create button. So while that loads, all you're gonna do is I'm literally gonna show you step by step now how to build this yourself. Right, so we're gonna assume you've shot the video. We're gonna assume that it's on your computer. And now all we're gonna do is hit this little create button and we're actually gonna create an ad. So you could do this a couple different ways. Again, it's going to depend on what the result you're trying to get is. So you need to go in with the objective, right? Am I just trying to get myself into as many people within that neighborhood as I possibly can? Am I trying to get leads? Am I trying to get sales? What am I trying to do, right? What's the goal? So that will vary depending on you. For this particular thing, let's just assume that we want leads, okay? So I'm gonna click lead generation. You're gonna name whatever you wanna name the campaign. I'm not gonna do all that now. If you have multiple business pages or anything for some reason, those will pop up. I do. So you're gonna wanna pick the business page that you want, okay? Then you're gonna come down here. This is where all the magic is. So remember, I said it defaults, which it did, to everyone in this location. So we want to click this and we want people who live in this location, okay? I'm gonna take this off. So now, all I need to do is type the address of whatever I want my starting point to be, okay? So for whatever neighborhood, you're gonna pick an address. I'll just use my address as an example. Falling Leaves Way. Look, pulls it up, okay? So I click on my address. Yep, that's the one. And then I can go here and I control how far down I go, right? You're gonna see my circle get very, very niche. And if I zoom in, I can really see where I'm covering. Is it where I want? Do I need to go smaller, right? This is all my neighborhood, so I'm good here. You're gonna see that I have 6,900 people, right? Is my total potential reach. Because of that, I really don't need to do any other targeting. The only thing I would suggest playing with is if you're going after homeowners, probably don't want 18-year-olds. So I would probably raise that age up to whatever neighborhood you're in. Higher end, older neighborhood, obviously you're gonna go higher. If you're single family, kind of startup homes, then I would say go a little younger. So again, let's just say I click 27, just change this to 5,200 people. Now, are there renters in there? Sure. Is that okay? Yep. Because I'm still getting exposure, right? Maybe they want to buy in there. I don't know. Still a good audience. I'm not going to worry about it. It's only 5,200 people in total, okay? So again, don't let that stuff stop you, but I promise you by getting this geo-targeted on whatever farm you're really trying to work, it's going to give you the leverage to create the presence in that neighborhood that you want, okay? Now, all you're going to do is you're going to go to the next page here because we don't need to do this. one last point, I would edit placements, okay? I don't like all the placements. If you wanna run it on Instagram, you can as well. Not a bad idea, but for the most part, like instant articles, if any of this stuff's checked, I always do just the feed of Facebook. Again, this is where you're gonna control your budget. So I could go as low as you want, but $5 a day here would more than do it. And you're gonna hit next, okay? Now you're gonna come in. This is where you're gonna load the ad, okay? So all I'm gonna do is click single video, simple as that. I'm gonna click this little plus box and I'm gonna add in the video from my computer. So let me go to, I think, where did I put it? Put it under documents, I believe. Let's see, yep, here it is. So I'm gonna click on this video, double click on it, and it's gonna pull it in. And it's gonna upload it. I'm gonna write the creative, right? There's the text in my ad, and come down. You're gonna, if you do a lead form, you can create a lead form, which is very simple to do. You're gonna hit next, okay? That's it. That's all you gotta do. So really, step one, shoot a video in front of a neighborhood pylon. The reason that's important, okay? Don't skip that step. Don't let your drunk monkey say, oh, my neighbors are gonna see me as they're driving. Who cares, okay? Don't worry about that. What I need you to do, get in front of that pylon. The reason that is so important is because as someone is scrolling down their newsfeed and they see someone sitting there talking in front of the pylon of the neighborhood that they live in, which is what you're targeting, they're going to stop, okay? This is why we're getting the depth and the reach that we're getting on such a low spend, because it really resonates. So they're gonna stop scrolling and they're gonna click on that video because they wanna hear what you have to say, okay? The second caveat here is, this is constant, guys. Just because you run this video once, if you don't get many leads off of it, if that's what you're going for, you can't sit there and be like, oh, well, Mike's an idiot, I'm gonna stop. No, I am an idiot, but don't stop doing it, okay? You need to keep going. If you wanna build brand within that neighborhood, it's gotta be consistent. They've gotta see your face all the time. In my opinion, this is the new bus bench, right? That's what this is. This is putting your face, you owning that community. All right, so if you have any comments, questions, anything at all, guys, comment them below. We'll answer them. If you want to DM us, whatever way you like to communicate, we'll communicate back that way with you. We're here for you. Anything you need. I appreciate your time and attention today, and we'll see you next week.